Hallo allerseits, herzlich willkommen zu Galactic Keep. Das gab es schon auf Mobile, auf Handy. Hier gibt es The Cell for Characters Level 6 bis 15. So, by opening up this game module, you're taking a bold step into the world of Galactic Keep, a science fiction dice-based adventure game, the likes of which you have never played before. Ja, ich habe es aber schon kurz am Handy auch gespielt. Launch into your adventure. In Galactic Keep you play as the members of an elite coalition special forces team. These operatives have been hired by the coalition, the recognized governing body in this galaxy, to complete the missions that you will be engaging in. Your coalition team is a collection of the most skillful adventurers in the galaxy. Umblättern. A recent temporal event of great magnitude has been detected by the coalition. It is emanating from an unknown source somewhere within the expanse and unclaimed stretch of volatile and perilous space in the furthest corner of the galaxy. Your missions are directly related to this event in some way, but you're currently experiencing an acute bout of temporal sickness, having been transported a great distance through time and space to your current location. Your mind is shrouded in a dense fog, and it is difficult for you to recount recent events clearly. So, entry into the atmosphere of this standard class G planet was mostly uneventful. The ship's autopilot scans the surface looking for a good place to land that is near the coordinates sent to you by your collision contact. A nearby human colony has been raided several times by an unknown faction. People were abducted. The trail leads to a small abandoned outpost several miles from the colony. Colonists say that anyone who has entered the outpost has never come back. Immediately, the computer logs onto an elevated pad that is several meters from your target point. Silently, your craft comes to a very soft landing. You scan the area and notice several robotic signatures, but they aren't close to your current position. The hatch flies open, creating a ladder to the ground. It is night here, but the orbiting moon ignites the thick fog that blankets the area with an unnatural luminosity. As you walk forward to the mist, you notice various ghostly, glowing shapes floating in and out of the fog. You hear a quiet scratching noise, and then something clangs forcefully against your ship. Mein Ship. Begin. So, greetings, I'm Bertrand, a highly advanced robotics soldier and instructional guide. I have been tasked with introducing you to Galactic Keep. It is time to select and customize a character. I'm here to walk you through the process. There are 7 playable species and 6 individual classes of character in the game. Note the species as you choose. Human represents the baseline. Pakal are strong, Garsos are lucky, Orthodon are smart, robots have high endurance, and Rogue are complicated. Ja, genauso wie der Name. Many special attacks, weapons and items are species or class restricted. Only one species or class can use them. You begin the game with a group of 7 playable characters. As you play, you will unlock others. Click and drag the cards to move through them. Cards with protectors on them are new and have not been customized yet. After customizing a character, the protector will be removed. To select a character to customize and play, click the Select button. So, ein Pakal Hunter, Level 6. Der schlägt gut zu mit 14 Strength, 14 Stärke, 5 Intelligenz, 4 Glück und 6 Ausdauer. Eine normale Waffe. Ich glaube, wir beginnen trotzdem mit einem Human. Das werden wir machen. Das ist der mit unaussprechbaren Namen. Ein Garsos Warrior, Robot Hunter, Orthodon Time Master und Human Athelian. 15 bis 24 macht der Schaden. 14 bis 27. Ach, wir nehmen ihn trotzdem hier. Are you sure you'd like to play as Larine Brain and roll their attributes? Once you roll the dice, you must completely customize this character. Okay, machen wir. So, now you must roll your character. To do this, you will roll 4 10-sided dice, also 4 10-seitige Würfel, und drag one to each of your character's 4 core attributes. The dice are added to the base stats. Das sind die Base Stats: Strength, Intelligence, Luck und Endurance. Changes are shown on the character profile to the left. Strength is added to your attack roll. The stronger you are, the harder you hit. Intelligence, blue, is added to your special attack roll. The smarter you are, the better you will be with exotic techniques and special items. Luck is used to decide who attacks first in every battle. Also, it is used to modify luck rolls to escape traps or find secret doors. Endurance affects map movement distance. A move distance bonus is granted to characters with an endurance above 20. Ich hab 5, okay. It also modifies the damage a character can block and the health they regain while blocking while in combat. Click the screen to roll the dice, then drag one die to each attribute slot. Select Auto to randomly place the dice into the slots automatically. You can click and drag the dice out of a chosen slot and switch them around if you desire. Once the dice are placed, select Play to begin your game. Okay, erstmal würfeln. 8, 8, 5, 7. Ich würde sagen, gleich mal 8 Strength. 7 hierhin, 5 zu Glück und 8 zu Endurance. Once you select play, you will begin to further customize your character. If you choose to move forward from here, your character stat choices will be made permanent. Okay, ja, machen wir. Now you must choose your character's special attack from several that are available to them. Choose carefully, click and drag the cards to review them, then choose the special you'd like for the character by clicking Equip on the card. So, hier haben wir ein Hologram Armor. Enemy hit chance to 30% for 3 turns. Okay, move 2 turns unnoticed every 6 turns. Was haben wir dann? Steal Item. Ein 70% Chance, dass ich ein Item von einem Gegner, wenn ich mit ihm kämpfe, ihm abnehmen kann. Hier Right Hook bringt 4 D10 heißt 4 Würfel mit je 10, also 4 10-seitige Würfel. Damage, 60% Chance enemy misses next turn. Das ist auch schön. Ich nehme das. In Hardcore Mode, the dice cannot be revived. Das mache ich aber nicht. They remain dead and unplayable for the rest of your game. However, as a bonus, characters receive a 5% increase in granted experience points. Once in Hardcore Mode, you can change back to normal mode from the Options or Pause menu, but not while engaged in combat. Nein, ich will nicht im Hardcore-Modus spielen, weil ich das einfach nicht aushalte, wenn meine heißgeliebten Helden dauerhaft kaputt sind. Congratulations, you have successfully rolled and customized the character. From here you will enter your first mission. Good luck until we meet again. So, jetzt geht's los. Und wir schauen kurz ins Tutorial rein. Greetings again. In case you have forgotten, I'm Bertrand, a highly advanced robotic soldier. Ups, mein Handy meldet sich. Etiquette tutor and all-around instructional guide. Let's see, where are we? Yes, we're pulling this situation out from deep within the mind of your character. They are within a memory in a different place and time, at least for now. In Galactic Keep, your goal is to travel the map and gather treasure while defeating enemies and solving puzzles. Your character in the game is represented as a purple token, also eine lila Marke, with a pulsating ring around it on the game map. Enemies are represented by red tokens, also rote Marken. Treasures, Schätze, sind gelb. Galactic Keep is turn-based, that is to say, you take a turn and then if there are enemies on the map, they take their turn. In your turn you can choose to move your token Also ich kann entweder meine Marke bewegen, Review and Attack Enemies, Gegner anschauen und attackieren, and Gather Treasure und Schätze suchen, finden, among other things. The map is made up of individual square titles. To move on it, you must first roll one 10-sided die. Also zuerst würfeln und dann sehe ich, wie weit ich gehen darf. Your roll represents the number of tiles that you can move. Your turn ends once you have moved the full tile distance or chosen to end your turn. Click the die to roll it and see how far you will be able to travel this turn. Click, und wie weit darf ich? 9. You rolled a 9, that means you can move 9 spaces on the map. The pulsating blue-green tiles represent your move distance. Move your token by clicking on a blue-green tile. So, zack. You have followed a bounty to this small apartment on the edge of the city. You saw him run through that open door ahead. So, glowing targets on the map. Diese hier. Mark the position of main story events or important objectives. Move your character to the glowing target on the map. To the east you see an open door, eine geöffnete Tür, leading into an apartment. The bounty you're tracking ran into it. There are claw and teeth marks all around the frame. So, ich kann mir jetzt hier den Schatz quasi, also die Beute holen. You saw the bounty throw his bag into his pile of garbage. Yellow tokens on the map represent treasures. Land on a treasure token and choose to take items from the treasure. To sort through the treasure, loot, click and drag down to go to the next card and up to go to the last card of the loot pile. Also das ist klar. So, 5 found items remain. Hier kann ich durchscrollen. So, Health. Ich kann allerdings auch alle nehmen, weil ich kann bis zu 40 Items tragen. Also das heilt 50 Damage einmal benutzbar. Hier kann ich den Burn-Status, also wenn ich verbrannt werde, das löschen und heilt 25. Ups, ja. Full Heal, Instantly Heals, also komplette Heilung und die ganzen Behinderungen, sage ich mal, wie Verbrennen, Vereisen, keine Ahnung, was da alles gibt, alles weg. Gut. Heilt 100 Damage, einmal benutzbar und das war's. Nehmen wir alles. You gaze in upon a grotesque scene. The deceased body of the Beltwad spy lies in pieces strewn across the flat. A long smear of blood leads into another room. Dann gehen wir in den other room. As a bonus, if you end your turn early with unused movement points, you will regain a small amount of health as you rest. But if you have moved all the spaces that you possibly can, as you just did, your turn is over. If there are enemies on the map, it will switch to their turn. Enemies are represented by red tokens, also hier und hier. All enemies on the map, whether they are hidden or visible, will now move. If you land on the same square as an enemy, or an enemy attempts to move onto your square, you will fight them. Also wenn sich unsere Marken berühren, dann wird gekämpft. When you see an enemy token, you can click it to get more info on that enemy and attack them if they are within range. Click the full card button to see the enemy character card. Click attack if you are in range of the enemy to attack. You will be required to attack an enemy on this map to proceed. Mal sehen. Mal draufklicken hier. Marvelous Beast. Poison Claw und Envelope. Level 5 mit 124 Health. Wenn ich auf Full Card klicke, sehe ich seine ganze Karte. Mit seinen ganzen Status, wie viel er draufhauen kann. Rare hier. Seine Waffe sehe ich. Okay. Ich würfle ein bisschen. On your turn you can click and drag the map to view it. To recenter the camera back into your token, right click. Use your scroll wheel or the plus and minus keys to scale the map. Das heißt, ich kann hier herum scrollen, kann zurückzoomen, rein, raus. Und ich kann jetzt den hier attacken. This giant worm-like marvelous is scouring the apartment for food, smashing into cupboards and tearing up the furniture. It must be starving. It turns, catches sight of you and immediately pounces. Jetzt Luck Roll for the first attack. Ich habe 8 gewürfelt und gemeinsam mit meinen Boni, Luck Boni, habe ich 11 Initiative und er hat 10. Das heißt, ich darf als erster. Congratulations, the enemy initiative roll score was lower than your initiative roll score, so you will be attacking first. On your turn you can choose. Hier kann ich auswählen Attack, Block, Special und Item. Ich kann immer attacken, kann ich unendlich oft machen. Ich habe sehr, sehr wenige Special Attacks. Zu Beginn nur ein. Attack your enemy on this turn by pressing the attack button now. Zack, after pressing attack, then the die will roll and your attack damage will be calculated. Also jetzt wird gewürfelt und um zu sehen, wie stark dass ich ihn treffe. Und es geht darum, hier wird mein Stärke-Attribut mit meinem Waffen-Modifier und meinem Wurf wird zusammengezählt und das ergibt dann Damage. The Battle Window on the right, hier kann ich sehen, was hier alles passiert beim Kampf. You can close the battle window by clicking the green tab. Das hier, dann fährt das scheinbar so nach rechts. If you do, turns will pass more quickly, but you will not see important battle details. So, critical hit, you weave past the beast's feral attack and skillfully carve off one of their limbs. The strength is reduced to 1 and you inflict double damage. Also ich habe ihn jetzt ordentlich getroffen. Er hat ein paar Gliedmaßen verloren quasi und hat nur mehr Stärke 1. As you can see in the console, you struck your enemy and damaged them. The battle will continue until one of you lose all of your health. The current health of the combatants is represented in red in the curved health bars near the tokens. Hier sieht man das jetzt gerade nicht, ich bin voll und er hat nur mehr einen kleinen Teil seines Lebens. Jetzt darf er. The enemy attack works the same as yours did, also funktioniert genauso. Wird gewürfelt. Der Waffenmodifier und sein Strength Attribute wird dazu gezählt. So, ich kann jetzt blocken. Wenn ich blocke, bekomme ich wieder Leben zurück. Und außerdem blocke ich einen Teil des Schadens, den er machen würde. Roll to see how much health you will regain. Kommt auch wieder darauf an, wie hoch das mein Wurf wird. Damage will be deduced from your opponent's next attack automatically. Okay, jetzt muss ich blocken. Healing 0 Damage. Oh, schade. Select to use an item this time. Your inventory will open and your item cards will be displayed. Da sehe ich immer, da bin ich dran und bei Rot sind die Gegner dran. Item. From here you can select an item to heal your damage. Use the purified water item this turn to heal your damage. Press the use button on the purified water item card to use it now. When you are done, your turn will end. Okay. Dann 25 Damage. Schön. 14 Damage habe ich geheilt und er hat mich mit 16 Damage getroffen. Your special works roughly the same as your attack with a few very important differences. Your special damage is calculated by adding your intelligence attribute to your equipped special skill or item modifier plus 1 die roll. Okay. It is limited to 1 use per battle. This increases as you level up, and it is usually quite powerful with a special, sometimes lasting effect. Schön. There are many passive specials like Cloak or Medic that do not cause damage at all. Continue to attack, block, use items as special to defeat the enemy. Watch your health closely and remember to use items to heal. Okay. Wir attacken. Zack, zack, zack. Und er blockt, bekommt wieder Health dazu. Critical hit. This focused attack hits critically and the damage inflicted is doubled. Zack, zack, zack und jawohl. Congratulations on defeating this vile creature and winning your first battle. With each enemy defeated you will gain more experience. With enough experience you will gain a level and with it an attribute point. Jawohl. The faltering worm strikes, but you knock it down easily, shattering the skull of the mouthless against an ornamental stone with your weapon. Defeating this foe in battle yields you 142 Erfahrungspunkte. The creature you fought dropped a weapon that is better than the one you are holding. Tap the equip button on the weapon card to automatically equip it. Defeat both of the enemies in this apartment to complete the tutorial. Hier muss ich einen noch zerfetzen. So, dann equippen wir das. If you'd like to view your inventory or equip an item from the map, you will need to access your collection of item cards. Click the red tab on the lower left, hier unten, of the screen now to open your character's quick tab. Zack. Click the item button now to view the character's inventory. There are 3 piles of cards. Weapons, specials und items. Click and drag to the left and right to switch between. Ja. Click and drag down. Ja, das kennen wir auch schon. Click and drag to the left. Switch to the weapon pile now. Okay, das sind meine Items. Hier sind die Weapons. Currently equipped items are noted with a current button on their cards. Das hier. You can choose to equip or use weapon special. Okay. Ich kann hier jetzt nichts machen, weil ich den Back-Knopf drücken muss. You can click anywhere on the character quick tab in the lower left to see a full character card. Zack. Das kennen wir schon. With the full card open, you can click on equipped weapon and special portraits to see the item cards. Tap anywhere other than the weapon or special portraits on the large character card to dismiss it and continue on. Hier kann ich mir die Karten ansehen. Und wenn ich woanders hinklicke, ist er weg. You can click the red tab to sync the button, the character card off the bottom of the screen. Please click the red tab now. On your turn, before your move points are used up, you have as much time as you need to complete activities such as using or equipping items. So, this is important. Your turn is automatically completed once you have used up all of your move points and moved as far as you can go. Once you get to the last tile of your move, your turn is over. You can also choose to press the end turn button. If you have any remaining moves, they will be converted into a small amount of health for your character. Ich kann jetzt hier End Turn sagen, dann bekomme ich etwas Leben wieder und der Gegner ist dran, der macht aber nichts. Mit 0. 0 ist 10, okay. Dann feste drauf hier. This is one of the creatures that must have broken in, probably looking for food. It has very violently killed the Balthwort mark you had been tracking. The carapace and mouth of the creature are caked in its blood. Now the creature is staring at you, hissing and spitting, waiting for you to make the next move. Mein next move wird sein, ihn ordentlich zu attacken. Jawohl, ich darf wieder zuerst. Dann drauf. Critical hit. Your shot punctures an artery and causes a creature to have internal bleeding. Also sie blutet jetzt, das Vieh blutet und 4 Health pro Zug wird jetzt für den Rest des Kampfes abgezogen. Jawohl. Hier haben wir es nochmal. Jetzt ist er dran. War er dran. Und jetzt bin ich gleich wieder drauf. Schön. Er schlägt auch zu. Habe ich noch kein Problem. Gleich wieder weiter attacken. Ach. Er heilt ein bisschen, aber nicht genug, würde ich sagen. The Marvelous falls to the ground with a thump, squirms for a few seconds and is soon dead. You have defeated the Marvelous in battle and received 147 Erfahrungen wieder. Ich bekomme ein neues Item. Ich werde das mal nehmen. There's almost nothing left of your bounty. These creatures did a number on him. Dead or alive, the coalition will have to make do with that. You begin to come back to reality, back to the present. The memory of this lost bounty sticks with you. Is he somehow related to what you are doing right now? Time will tell. You can review the game controls and instructions at any time by pressing the menu button in the upper left corner here, dann. And selecting the Fragezeichen, the question mark button. Congratulations, you've completed the Galactic Keep tutorial and are free to explore, collect and battle. You can review the game controls and instructions at any time by pressing menu in the upper left, the menu. In the upper left, then selecting the question mark button. You walk down the ship landing ramp and can see several pairs of glowing robotic eyes moving far in the distance to the north. They are tracing a pattern, moving in a sequence as if guarding something. It is hard to tell. Your view is obscured by the severely foggy conditions. You hear the crackle of electricity and a rustle in some nearby foliage. A distant howl confirms that you are not alone. Okay, ich würde sagen, ist sich leider nur das Tutorial jetzt ausgegangen, aber für heute war's das. Man sieht, man braucht schon ein paar Englischkenntnisse, damit man ungefähr mal versteht, um was es hier geht, was gerade passiert. Also es ist sicher von Vorteil, wenn man ganz gute Englischkenntnisse hat. Gut, für heute würde ich sagen, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.